Yellowstone volcano. Why USGS scientist warned ash cloud could reach stratosphere. The Yellowstone volcano could cause an eruption cloud that would reach as high as the stratosphere, a scientist warned during a lecture. The Yellowstone caldera is a supervolcano that lies below Yellowstone National Park in the US. It sits between the states of Wyoming, Montana and Idaho and is constantly monitored by the USGS, United States Geological Survey, due to its capability to inflict disaster on a global scale if a super eruption occurs. An eruption of this kind has not occurred for more than 630,000 years, yet scientists are still concerned over the effects it could have on the Earth. Mastin, a USGS hydrologist, worked with fellow colleague Jacob Lowenstern in 2016 to produce a paper on the ashfall impacts in the event of another super eruption. Speaking during a public lecture the same year, he explained why Yellowstone is rated the highest on the Volcanic Explosivity Index, VEI. He said, volcanologists look at eruptions at a range of sizes and try to tank them and have developed this ranking scheme. This was developed for explosive eruptions, those that produce ash and tephra. I guess it is kind of like the Richter scale for earthquakes, except they are some measure of the earthquake. This scale is a measure both of the eruption size in terms of volume and also intensity. So there is really two criteria they use: the plume height, which is a proxy for intensity, and the volume of the magma. Dr. Mastin went on to rank some of the most famous large eruptions to have occurred in the last century, and where Yellowstone would sit in comparison. He added, so on this scale, Mount Etna would be a 2, Ejafjalajikal would be a 4, Mount St. Helens a 5 and Pinatubo a 6. As you go higher in this VEI scale, these eruptions become less frequent. A VEI 5 like Mount St. Helens happens once per decade on Earth, and a VEI 6 occurs maybe a few times per century. We can go all the way down to an 8, a Yellowstone super eruption which occurs less than once per 10,000 years. Dr. Mastin then showed a diagram of the plume reaching above the stratosphere, which sits at 20,000 meters from the Earth's surface. He continued, we know from both theoretical arguments and empirically from observation of plumes that higher plumes are an indication of bigger eruptions. You can clearly see there's an increase in plume height as the eruption goes up on the scale.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. If you like, donate to us, visit home on the page PayPal.